All right, what's the deal? We're right here with Milk74. Man, I've been anticipating the fuck out of this interview. I had a very short list of people that I wanted to interview, and an even shorter list of people that responded to my request, and you were one of them. So what's up, bro? How you been?
Oh yeah, what's the deal, bro? Appreciate you for even wanting to interview me, bro. I've been groovy like a good movie, just chilling, taking it day by day, really.
That's what's up, dog. Yeah, man. So when I had initially hit you up, I told you in my thing, I was like, man, appreciate you for responding once we locked it in and everything, because I was like letting you know how many people I hit up. I don't think I gave you a specific number and shit, but trust and believe when I tell you it was a gang of emails and you know, I try not to go to DMs because I know typically people don't respond to that. You know, they usually, you know, I don't fucking know, get flooded and shit. So when I let you know, I was like, man, I was like half expecting you not to reply, but that was dope that you tapped in, bro. I really appreciate that. So let me ask you, Fu. So are you picky with who you interview with or anything like that? Like, are you particular at all, or is it kind of like a vibe type shit?
To I mean to a certain degree, I don't know. Some like most of the interviews I do, it's just because like I just want to do them. I don't know, like if they come across and I look, and if I want to do them, I'll do them, bro. But no, I'm not that type of person. Like just because I got a little subscribers on YouTube, I'm not gonna like mess with smaller channels or like if I see people on the streets and they say what's up or want to take a picture or anything like that, I do shit like that. So like, nah, bro, I'm not like stuck up like all these other YouTubers is, bro. They think they stuck up and shit.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen you got stopped at Walmart the other day.
Yeah, that's every day, bro. That day they wanted to take pictures. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just post that shit. But that should be every day for like the last year and a half, 2 years.
That's nutty, bro. That's crazy. I was gonna ask you, bro. So since we're talking about the YouTube shit and you getting recognized, like how long did it take for you to get established?
Um, I mean, it kind of started going fast a little bit. Like within like I say like within like 60 some days of me starting YouTube, I was monetized.
No.
I was monetized within 60 days. And but it took like I ain't gonna lie, it took probably like a year and a half for it to really like to like pick up and start like earning money, like revenue.
That's nutty, bro. That's crazy. Who's the first big person to like fuck with you really, like out of everybody? I don't know if you were interviewed first or if it was people just were in your comments or reposting you. Like, who was the first big fucking person or whatever?
It was a lot of people, bro. It was different people, but I mean, the first big thing I did an interview with this channel called Fresh Out.
Fresh Out?
That's before I even had an interview. It's this channel called Fresh Out. They like interview people like fresh out of prison and shit. I wasn't fresh out of prison or fresh out or nothing, but I had hit them up. And because I'd already started thinking about doing a YouTube channel. Right, so I hit them up and I was like, y'all should interview me. And they came and interviewed me, bro. So they had like 350,000 subscribers at that time. And, so I did that before I even had a channel. Then I started a channel after that. Probably like a month or two to me doing the channel, No Jumper mentioned me. They said something, I forgot what they said. I think they was saying they was talking about me saying the N-word or some shit, and I did a reaction to
it. They were trying to get a fucking, they're trying to go viral off of you. Trying to
get so I did a reaction to that shit, and I was like, if y'all want to ask me or if y'all got something to say, bring me on there. Then we could talk about it. And, I guess that kicked up a lot of dust, and they ended up bringing me on there. Like, so that was like one of the two biggest platforms that I was on in the beginning. I only had like 15,000 subscribers when I did that No Jumper interview.
Damn, that's nutty. But you know what though? That's real shit. That's actually really smart. I don't think I would have had kind of I don't want to say the brains, but yeah, I don't think I would have had the brains that would have been like hitting them up like, hey, you're gonna talk about me, put me on, because if you think about it, it's true. If you're gonna make money off of me, fucking give me exposure, homie. Like at least, and then don't have my story told by someone that's not me. Like, if you're gonna tell my story, let me fucking go on and tell it. So
Yeah, hell yeah.
but speaking of that, you were talking about being on Fresh Out. So how did you end up on Jubilee, bro? How did that happen?
They emailed me.
Oh, they emailed you Fresh Out.
One of the producers emailed me. I was like, we think you'll be a perfect fit for this video we about to do. Are you interested? And at first I was like, nah, I don't want to do that goofy ass shit. Like, but then I was like, nah, hell no, fuck that. I'm gonna go do that shit. They got like 7 million subscribers. I was like, fuck it, why would I not go do it? And so the producers hit me up, talked to me, and was like, tell me what they want to do. Six black men versus one secret white guy and shit. They hit me up like a month or something before we did that video.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I low-key forgot about it when it got down to the time, like to the day to do that shit. So I ended up rushing to go up there and do that shit. And I ended up winning that shit.
Is that why you were in a Hawaiian shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, and then they told us that we couldn't wear, but which was, I think they lied or something, because I seen people with like logo shirts and shit. They said on the email that we couldn't wear shirts with logos, because I would have wore an ItzMilk74 shirt or something. But
wow. So promotion and shit like that.
yeah, bro, I rushed. I only had one shoelace because I had cleaned my shoes. I had cleaned my shoes and I cleaned the laces. And when I was rushing out the house and thought I grabbed both of the fucking laces, and only grabbed one. But I was like, shit, I'm still going on that shit.
I never noticed that shit. I feel like now I gotta go back and look at that shit and zoom in. Because there's
I only had one lace.
Because it does show you, like, at one point when it zooms out, I think after you won or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Hey, were the other contestants hot? Like, what the fuck? Like, the white guy won, or like, how did they feel?
Of course. You know they was. You know they was mad as hell. But they put me up against like some, like, what I would call like swears. Like regular people, bro. They put me up against, they put me up against like some like you know, like not to disrespect. No, I'm not disrespecting them, but they put me like with some regular people, and that kind of had me like, the fuck is they like? What is they talking about? Like, I could just end them with 1 minute, and then I'm high. I'm like just high out my mind. So I'm like, fuck it. But I knew I was gonna win though, low key. Like and they almost eliminated. When they didn't eliminate me, I knew I had it. That's why I raised my hand again to go again, because I just went to like play with them some more.
Yeah, that was crazy. For
and they edited shit out because they was like, why is he not talking? He's not, like, one of them said that, like, he's not really saying nothing. And I'm like, I'm from the street, bro. I don't just get around people and just get to like conversating, like kumbaya talking on y'all, bro. I come from the street.
Like, this shit has to do.
I'll be wanting to bang on y'all low key. Like, that's how I be. That's the old me. But I'm just saying, like, but it was cool though. It was nice. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll go do something like that again. It wasn't that bad, bro. Then it got me a lot of more exposure. A lot of people did reactions to that shit. So I jumped in the comments like for a week straight. I was just looking to see who did Jubilee reactions to that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen you do reactions to their reactions.
Yeah, so I go look at their reactions and just comment like, "Oh, I'm Rob. I played the white mode or whatever," so I can bring the subscribers to my shit. But
bro,
since that shit, I probably gained like 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers. I think.
That's a different mentality, bro. I'm telling you, because most people don't look at everything as an opportunity, dog. And I feel like that's something that when you come from like poverty or just having to figure out a way to get money, you kind of just are wired already to think that way. And
hell yeah, bro. I used to work every day. Like before YouTube, even when I was starting YouTube, I was working every day, bro.
What was the last 9 to 5 you had, bro? If you don't mind.
I quit when that shit happened, whatever that, you know, the pandemic shit, the hotel that I was at closed. I was at a hotel for like 2 years, Hotel Figueroa on Olympic and Fig. And I was the supervisor of the dishwashers. So I was like the kitchen supervisor or whatever. So I just put away the produce, make sure they wash the dishes. If people call off, get in there and just like straighten out the linen closets, china rooms, and shit like that. Easy shit. But in the beginning, I started off as a dishwasher. But I just went to that shit because it was giving 15, 60 an hour. And I was like, that's kind of cool to be at a hotel. Like, and once I got in the hotel, I was like, shit, that's where it's at. Because before that, I was at every restaurant in Los Angeles County. Everyone, anyone, name them. Like, I was at all of them. Like, from 5-star to like regular shit, I was at all of them. Teo.
You ever work at like a Norm's restaurant?
Who? Norms, all that shit. Anything like that. All them little juice bars, Saddle Ranch, Benihana's, Javier's, like all these places, like high-end places, low-end places. I was just bouncing around because I didn't know that you could get a job this easy. That sounds stupid to do, but I didn't. Nobody never told me that shit. And I was like 23. I just got out the county jail, not too long ago. Like I just got out the county jail, and it was like October, and then it got to like November, and then people start doing them seasonal jobs. And I seen somebody get like a seasonal job at UPS, and they posted it on Facebook. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? Not like that. But I'm like, if he got a job, then why I should be able to go get one? Because I know his record probably like mine or worse or whatever. So once I seen that, I was like, I'm gonna go get a job. So that was my first job at UPS as a driver helper in the Hollywood Hills. That shit was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess it's dope, like from humble beginnings, because then later on you kind of like you kind of know the value of a dollar. I mean, I feel like a lot of the foods that are coming up off of like YouTube and all that, you know, no offense to them, but like, you know, I'm speaking on the suburban ones. You got a lot of
ones that already came from the money, like Jake Paul and all them. Like, nah, hell nah, bro. I used to have to catch the bus to work. Every job that I worked at was like 2 hours from my house. Damn. I remember I used to have to catch the bus or the train on Exposition in Vermont every day. Like either it depends, because I was bouncing around jobs. Like if I was here for a month, I never got fired. Like never tripped.
You make sure your bag is secured then.
Yeah, because I worked hard. Like I was like fucking working like crazy. And I picked up on that shit fast. Like I had this job in Atwater Village. That's like down the street from Glendale. Okay. And it was this Piside dude. He already was working there, and I had got a job. I think they only hired me because somebody got injured. But you know, he got me a job, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go get the job as a dishwasher, PM shift from I think it was like from 4 to closing or something." So the Piside dude couldn't speak no English like that, but he taught me like all that shit, like just off of like, because I've been around like Pisides and people that don't speak English all my life, so I pick up on that shit. But I learned all that shit, and yeah, that shit just started me. Then I went to like I went to this job, then I leave because it was so easy to go on Indeed. I'm not gonna lie, like you can go on Indeed and just put a dishwasher in and just like easy apply all these motherfuckers. Somebody gonna hit you back up, and then it'd be more pay. Like if I was getting $11.25 here, this job would be like $12.50, a little closer. Or sometimes it was 14, but a little further. But I go, and then I did that shit for like a year and a half. I bounced around like hotels in Santa Monica, like the Marriott. Bro, I was everywhere. Every steakhouse, like Ocean Prime, all them places. But I ended up getting a hotel job at Hotel Figueroa when they first opened it in 2018. I was in the first group to open that shit, but I was there until COVID happened. Then after that, they closed it down. So I was getting EDD, but I was getting that shit legally. Like I was really, because I had work, so I had earned that shit. So I didn't even know, but when it got down to that shit, I was able to get it. So I didn't work for like until they cut that shit off, until they stopped doing that shit. Then I went and got another job, but I didn't really have to, because at that time, the YouTube kind of like picked up to where it was like, I mean, I could get the same amount sitting here instead of going there. And then I start going to work and it'll start irritating me.
Right.
Like irritate, like I'm going in there just mad. And I don't never go to work mad. Like I'll be high, smoke right before I go in there, I'll be good. And I started just being angry. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, fuck am I doing here? I think when I said fuck a job, I think I had like maybe like 60-some thousand subscribers, and I was like, man, fuck this, I can't do it.
Now you putting a little bit of inspiration into me right now. So shit, I got like damn near close to 3 jobs right now because I got my regular 9 to 5, and then I gotta go I'll fuck around, do like Uber Eats or something for like extra money. And then I'm doing this. I don't know if this counts as a third job or whatever.
Not to cut you off, but no, this is a job, G. And once you build it, it's your job, really. It's like you could say you the owner of the shit. You feel me? Like, I mean, you kind of work for YouTube, but it's like you're an independent contractor. But yeah, it's a job, bro. You still have to get up and do something. If you don't do nothing, you ain't gonna make no money. You don't get no subscribers. Like, it's like a job to me. Like, I wake up, like, all I think about is doing these videos, finding videos, editing the videos, and then I could chill after that, after I do like shit like that. But it's still like a job. You just don't gotta go check in with nobody, clock in. You don't have a manager telling you nothing. And then it's like low-key more freedom because you could kind of make your own schedule.
It is that food. So fucking speaking of that, dog. So where I'm at right now, I mean, all right. At February 2011, you just got off of parole early, right? You were staying with your sister. I don't know if I don't want to say necessarily where because I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I don't know if she's still in that spot in that area, and I kind of don't want to put out whereabouts your sister stays at. But
everybody know her, pretty sure.
All right.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, but
all right, fool. So yeah, fool. So I stay around that area, bro.
Where? What way?
I stay in Mid-City.
Oh, okay. No, yeah. I think she's still right there, bro. I lived down there for a minute.
You did?
I did. Off Adams and Crenshaw. I can say that. I'll say that part.
Yeah, exactly. That's the part I was gonna say, but I was like, I'll just hold that to
myself. You can say that. That's still like a kind of a big
kind of an area, where it's not too
specific.
I don't even know anything more.
They don't even got her picture like that. I don't really put people pictures in there like that.
Yeah, that's smart as fuck though, because people be weirdos out here, especially LA. I mean, I don't know. It's an LA thing, I guess. People get obsessed with people and start wanting to pull up just because they realize how close in proximity shit is. But anyway, no, I stay in Mid-City, bro, and then so it's a trip because like maybe like a year or so ago, my uncle sends me a video. It's some dude, I guess, was trying to meet up with the girl in a Routes or some shit like that, and these fools pulled up on him, and they did their thing. All right, fool. So I followed them, and I'm like, oh man, that's dope. I'm like, as a matter of fact, that's my local Routes. That's a trip. I didn't think nothing of it, and then I saw them. I'm like, oh shit, these fools kind of been at it for a while. So lo and behold, it's the Perv Busters. I had no idea. I think they live in my area because damn near every time they busted a perv, if it wasn't at that Rouse, it was at this one Smart and Final that's like in the same fucking area. And I told you I followed them, so like when I see them post a picture, I'm like, I know where that's at. But anyway, I say that to say, bro, would you ever consider doing a video with them? Would you ever consider like leaking up, or is it kind of something that's not really like your area of expertise or what?
Nah, I thought about doing shit like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate y'all moms. I really do, but for the fucking passion. Yeah, like for real. Like, and I got a stepdaughter. I wish somebody would do that. I'm gonna go get her myself.
Exactly that.
But yeah, but like shit, like if I do that shit, I just gotta be better. Like, I'm just not going like, it gotta be more like planned, more. It gotta be planned out, and then you gotta be careful with shit like that. Cause even if you running up on them to expose them, you can't be the aggressor. Like if they saying something, you can't be trying to get all like, you can't have nobody with you that's gonna be quick to try to hit somebody. Cause at the end of the day, low key, I think they can still try to sue you for some shit.
Yeah, that part.
There's a lot of shit that come with doing them type of videos. They get done though, but I thought about it, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We just gotta figure that one out a little bit more.
And it's very close to entrapment. I think you kind of just gotta, it sucks to say because I think the whole point is it's street justice, and that's why people are kind of like rooting for it because, when the street justice get dealt, not too often on cameras, especially like in a big way to where you got like a whole fucking fan base behind it and everything. So it sucks because what they're doing is it's a great fucking idea, and I'm rooting for them, and I show love to them all the time, whatever I can, because I I'm kind of in the same way, bro. I mean, like I have family that's kind of been through that shit, bro, on the victim end of it. And so that kind of just puts a battery in my back, like, hey man, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I don't blame them for firing on somebody, but at the same time, you gotta think of the
Can't do that
longevity.
though.
Yeah, exactly. You can't
Can't do that. You already exposing them on camera, bro. Then it makes you look like you just don't want to do that on the internet. Like you gotta be like the bigger person. You gotta be like grown man. Like, you just gotta be can't be so quick to like if somebody look at you just ready to like kill them. Like you're not 15 no more. Like shit changed. You're a grown man. It's shit different. But that shit is a little tricky, bro. And then you never know what they got on them. You feel me? Like I don't know if you've seen the one. I think is that you talking about where the chomo kind of beat him up after he fired on him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah. So I was in my local Rouse.
Yeah, nah, the chomo kind of fired back on old boy and was like whooping him a little bit. But you never know. He could have been a professional fucking boxer or whatever. They could have a weapon,
I think he
anything.
was.
So you just gotta be careful with all that shit. And then I'm surprised Rouse didn't let them be in there that long.
Nah, they didn't. They didn't. Oh yeah. So I'm surprised they let them go on that long, but eventually they did kick them out, bro. I seen a live that they were doing. I actually seen them bust the perv in person. It was like one of their last ones before they got banned for exposing old boy over there. But
wait, they got what?
Okay. So they got banned from IG Live, I think temporarily, but it's been a minute. And so like
but they still got a YouTube though.
they still got a YouTube, but I don't know if YouTube's really fucking with them, or I mean, I don't know what the deal is on that, to be honest with you. I don't want to I don't know. I really don't know. It's too much shit that we're like, I don't want to start guessing.
But I'm saying like with that type of shit, they gotta be ready to go against shit. Because I be doing shit like that. Like I go at chomos, like Minor Mouse, a lot of people, bro. But it's just like certain shit you gotta be ready to my bad. You gotta be ready to deal with, like, and then a lot of people don't give a fuck about that shit, to be honest. Like it's kind of crazy. Like you really gotta force people to like care about that. But and they just get tricky, but they gotta keep doing that shit, bro. Consistency is the key. That's the only thing. Like you gotta keep doing that shit. Fuck it, Instagram Live ain't working. Make another account. Make a backup account. Make 3 accounts. You feel me? I'm on like my 8th Instagram, I think.
Right. No, I see that. I seen you even have a backup currently, right? A backup?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna make another backup too after that one when they get up a little bit more. Got to, because you just gotta stay prepared because a lot of people is chomos. Right? The people want to say it. It's a lot of chomos in high places too. It's a lot of weirdo people. So you never know. Like you just gotta be careful. Like you gotta deal with shit. It's a tricky game, bro. But they can do it though. They got a lane if they really do that shit. Like,
yeah. That part ain't gonna lie. Like with all due respect and shit, it did trip me out. Like if one IG's not working, I think it's about like 3 different guys, so they can go on different IGs or go on YouTube or. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. For all I know, they're recording it, but just saving it for when they're able to go back on. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it's a tricky game, bro, because they can get shut down real quick. And like, I really don't think they need to be the aggressors, like you said, because if you're putting the jacket on someone's back, the streets are gonna take care of it already.
But you got people in like the people that he recorded, they know people. Yeah. They can get shit like, bro, my Instagram, they just tried to take it like a week ago. They took it. No fucking reason. I don't even post nothing on there but pictures, like regular pictures.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I post like, I think I got a few videos, but it's nothing that I think like they'll take down for. Because I already been dealt with this shit, but bro, they keep taking it down for verifications and shit. That's crazy. Because somebody is like reporting it or some bullshit. I don't know.
Let me ask you another question, bro. I got so many, bro, that I think we're gonna have to lock in for another one because I literally I'm telling you, bro, I was prepped. But let me ask you about Nipsey Hussle, bro. So I know this is old news, but how do you feel about when people say like Nipsey Hussle isn't a legend and shit like that? I think like Wack was famously one of the ones that they said he was on record like, oh, he's not a legend just because he had.
Yeah, but I think he was saying like a legend musically. I guess he just
Yeah,
saying like off of the sales, the record, you know, shit like that. I mean, in the streets, he's a legend for what he did. But I mean, he like why, you know, like he never went platinum and shit like that. A lot of people didn't know who he was until he got killed. You feel me? To be honest,
That
I mean,
part
a
true.
lot of people knew who he was, out of state people, different people, but a lot of the people that's like really Nipsey fans now didn't even know who he was. But yeah, I think Wack was just talking about like as far as like him being a legend, like you like putting him on the same caliber as like a Michael Jackson or somebody. I don't think you could do that if you don't have enough you don't have enough music out. But nah, he was a legend I heard of, bro.
Yeah, no, big time.
He's a music legend without even without
the platinum shit.
yeah, bro. He
Yeah.
got good music. You feel me? I didn't listen to him at first. Like I knew one of his songs because we always heard it back in the day, like that Blue Laces, I think, part one. Blue Laces, Shell Cases, We Catch Bodies, Wanna Leave No Traces. That shit, but after that, I couldn't listen to him no more because the politics. I never listened to him.
I was about to say is the politics.
It's just like politics, period. With like, I never fucked with that side ever.
Yeah.
I was always on the opposing side all my life.
Yeah.
Always hated them. Just them in general, like the whole thing.
Yeah. No, I mean,
but nah,
there's a lot of that shit.
Because at first he was gangbanging in his music. Like he was gangbanging at first. He had started like gangbanging in their music, but I mean he kind of like changed it eventually. But like a lot of people listen to his music, bro. I have my own homies that I'm like, damn, why the fuck is they listening to this shit? They was playing this shit at hood days and shit.
Yeah, you know what the trippy part is how many people showed love. I mean, towards the end, when you know, obviously he had passed, and I think like it was kind of a testament to like how he did change it. He did change his kind of like he didn't switch up. I want to say like his persona. He was still himself, which is kind of why a lot of people respect him. I know I respect that because it is disheartening when you take someone that like not to say. You know, I think growth is beautiful, bro. When someone grows and they're like, hey, I'm not this person no more, that's dope. But when they do a complete like 180 or whatever, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm complete. Like I can't think of a good example right now, but you know what I mean? You got people like Ice Cube who's still the same person he was. You still see him.
Yeah, but Ice Cube, if he do got a store on Crenshaw, you don't know about it and he's not there.
Exactly that. Okay, so that question that I asked you came about because I have this argument with my coworker. He likes to fuck with me. He's like, "Hey man, you know he's not a legend, this and that, blah blah blah." But you know what? I guess I never thought about it in two different senses: in the sense of music and in the sense of in the streets. I can see where you can make the argument.
It's two different ball games, bro. He never even went platinum, to be honest. I think that was his first album.
It was his first album, yeah. I didn't get privy to Nipsey till it was kind of he had already been rapping for a minute. I think
nah, he had mixtapes and all that shit. Like that song that I just sung a little bit of, that shit old.
Oh no, that's shit old. But what I'm saying is I caught on when he dropped I Don't Give a Fuck. When that single came out, that's when I was like, oh, who's this? I remember my homie was playing it. And so I've never banged my whole life. I kind of been like in the vicinity, but I've always distanced myself because I knew like that shit ain't for me. Number one, politics. Number two, it's just like that's just not how I roll. You feel me? I'm kind of cool with everybody, and like I feel like when you grow up, you know, you're cool with, let's say, this person, this person, this person, and by time you reach the 6th grade, this person, this person, this person are in different gangs, but y'all were all tight. It's kind of hard to say, oh, I'm cool with you, so fuck the other two, or I'm cool with you, so fuck this. You know what I mean? Like it was too much for me, so I was kind of just like cool with everybody. But eventually, even real motherfuckers will tell you like, hey, bro, like you either gotta kind of like pick a side or take a hike, and you know what I mean. So at some point, yeah, that shit'll make it, you'll be forced to decide whether or not you want to do that. Anyway, that's kind of like a little beside the point, but I didn't get privy to him to I Don't Give a Fuck dropped, and then from there I was kind of like in and out of his music. I was like, oh, this was cool, and then started listening to it more, and then eventually, yeah, man, I don't remember which one he had dropped, bro. Like one of his mixtapes, and I was like, I kind of got back into him, and then later on, years later, he released the album. But yeah, that was just nutty. I didn't expect that fool to like to go out like that. I mean, I guess from afar you can kind of see it. He stayed in his hood and everything. And that's
It was too accessible, bro.
too accessible. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The whole thing is to like make it about the hood. That's cool. You got it, but then it's like when you make it about the hood, then people be like, "Oh, he's fake because he's not coming back or something." Fuck, I'm gonna come back for it. I mean, you could go back, like you could do shit, like you could promote. He could put artists on like he did. You could do all of that. But you don't gotta be over there every day with long socks on and
yeah.
Pumas and do rags, bro. I'm just being honest.
No,
Like, when
that's
you
cool.
level up, you gotta level up everything. Like if you get money, you just can't be pulling over to every gas station. Or you can't like, why would you want to go to the gas station in your hood like every minute? You need to fill up so when you over there, you don't gotta get gas. It's just so shit you gotta do, bro. You have to level up. You
Yeah,
got to because it's like, bro, you gonna be like a rapper, still realistically still hanging around with a lot of people that don't got money. Just a lot of different people that's waking up with angry attitudes every day, people that don't know how to control themselves, people on dope. Like it's just so much shit being realistic. And it's like you just gotta level up, bro. I mean, look what happened to him. Look what happened to Young Dolph. Look what happened to Slim 400.
It's always in your own hood. I feel like those are the people that hate you the most.
Bro, you just gotta get the fuck out of the hood, period. Like, it's no reason. Like, you could still. I'm not telling nobody like, hey, you can go back over there, but like, that's if you still promoting the vibe. That's if you still doing that shit. I don't know, bro. But me, like, trying to be a successful YouTuber, bro, and to duck any type of elite alphabet boys indictments, and FBI and shit. I just gotta move different. You feel me? I'm not about to be putting everything on camera, and because the internet want me to prove, or I don't need to prove shit. I ain't took nobody over there or nothing, and I'm still getting subscribers. So that shit don't mean nothing. Like the people that be trying to prove themselves end up going out bad.
Very true, bro.
Because a lot of people be like, "Oh, that's my favorite rapper," but sometimes your favorite rapper didn't even grow up like that, or like how you think and like how you really feel. Like, but I've been outside since 12 years old. Like, I've been around this shit my whole life, so I already dealt with all. I already know everything that's gonna come. I already know what's gonna happen. I already know it's gonna be somebody that try to knock you down.
Real shit. Real shit, bro. I got family that's going through that shit. And well, yeah, man, it's just hard to watch, bro, because people are learning lessons hard, and it's like, I got my young cousins and like,
But then it's like, what is like for what? You gotta really think about the whole shit. It's like for what? What are you getting out of it?
yeah,
A car wash when you die? Like imagine if you just did everything when you just wilding out in the streets. You got bodies and all this shit. You get knocked down, killed, dead, and motherfuckers gotta throw a car wash or sell plates. I know they don't do that no more because it's like more the internet age, but I'm just saying, like, it's still like a GoFundMe. Like, the fuck am I doing all this for and can't even get a proper burial? And then it's just not like, what is it? What are you really getting out of this?
yeah.
You going to be a grown person crash test dummy? However you want to say it, however people want to think about it realistically, you're just going to be a crash dummy for some shit that you don't really know about. Some beef that we wasn't even around for. It's just wild. And then all the way around it's just wild if you really think about it. And then you think about like, okay, kill each other on the streets. Every group kill each other on the street, but then go to prison and get along.
Yeah, because you got it. Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm just saying, okay, so once that shit changed where everybody go to prison and get along, what the fuck is it like all this shit on the street for? Why would I go slide? You gotta think about this. You gotta think about how this sounds. Why would I go slide on some people? Get caught. And then gotta go fucking get along with the same group of people or the same people that I just slid on and got life for. Or imagine one if it's just wild, bro. Like
The
it's fucking
politics.
crazy.
That's the politics that I mean, it's wild, bro.
Politics trash.
Hey,
Politics goofy as a motherfucker to me. I ain't gonna lie, it don't make no sense when you really think about it. Like, and then I think that shit more gangbanging is for kids.
it
That shit
is.
like a kid sport, bro. Like I don't want to be no 35-year-old still. Oh, ain't hanging out on the block like telling little kids what to do. I'm not. I ain't. That ain't me. I don't give a fuck. I grew up. It is what it is. I'm gonna always be from where I'm from. Like I'm from LA. I'm from South Central. I'm from over there, but
Well, let me tell you.
different now, bro.
Let me
Like
tell you
shit.
a quick ass story, bro. So I got my little cousins, bro. They're like 13 and shit. Them fools are more tatted than me, bro. When I tell you, like, if you seen them shirt off, everything, motherfuckers is tatted the fuck up, right? Out here gangbanging, right? So a couple months back, our grandpa passes, bro. So we're out here trying to mourn. We got old people, we got children, we got everybody in the front, right? Tell me why, bro, because they got into some shit while everybody's out there, elderly kids, and there's homie pulls up, bah, 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 bah. Just trying to air people out. Thank God they got whack ass shooters, but like that's the type of shit where it's like because you want to gangbang your little 13-year-old ass, we got our fucking grandparents trying to fucking have a nice funeral and trying to mourn and trying to have a little fucking rosary and shit, and we can't even do that. Everyone's scared to come over. You know, it's not worth it because you want to gangbang, our grandma could have got killed, our Theo could have got killed or whoever. You know, it's a trip, bro. That's why I'm telling you. So when you were saying that shit, I'm like, oh, you're hitting right now. You're spinning
Bro,
fast.
it's just not worth it. I can't lie. Like I can't just be here and be like, hey, this shit is just the shit. I was a kid. You gotta think about this shit. Like I was young, like when I jumped off the porch. So like I was always around this shit. So like I just loved the streets when I was a kid. But like I got step kid and she ain't been in no type of ghetto like that. Like not like the ghetto, but like we ain't lived in no like rough, bad areas, like ever since she was like 6. So you gotta take your kids up out of them areas too. That's the thing. Like you cannot raise your kids in the same area that you was in. Like you just seen what it did to everybody else. So what the fuck you gonna raise your kids over there for? Shit is wild, bro. It's no lawyers. How the fuck people ain't got money for lawyers? People gonna do it right. Like, but then you think about that, it's still all the way around. It's just not. Hell no. Then you think one person controlling this shit or 2 people or however that side and this side, it's not like it's wild, bro. It's not even worth. You're going to get life for nothing. If you're gonna go get life, at least let it be somebody doing something to your kid and maybe you like kill.
That part. I don't mind. I ain't gonna lie. That's the part where, and again, I'm not a tough guy, bro. I'm not a bully, none of that shit. But I think if something were to happen to, let's say, my cousin or my daughter, because I have a daughter too, bro. She's 3. I'll spaz the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. Put me life in jail and all that shit. You know what I mean? But
then
I
shit,
would like to think I go a different route about it. But I think in heat of the moment, I mean, that shit will crack.
You still can't just rush and go off emotions. You still gotta do it right. You feel me? I'm not saying don't do that, but you gotta do it right. You gotta make sure, to dot your T's and cross your I's. So you'll never be sitting in front of them people's eyes talking or have to get a lawyer. But just not worth it, bro. Like that shit is I don't know, bro, but it's meant low key to like groom kids, to target kids and shit. While they early on, young and shit. But it's wild, bro, because it's just stupid. Then you gonna go to jail, nobody gonna give you shit, nobody gonna give you no money, nobody gonna help you for a lawyer like that. Unless it's like your day one, but other than that, like, bro, that shit is wild.
Yeah, you miss your whole fucking life for that shit. Hey, so let me ask you, bro, like, what do you have planned next? Like, cause you say you have kids, or you have a kid, right? You have a stepdaughter. Are you planning on having more kids or not?
Probably. I was thinking about it. Maybe like another year or something. I was thinking about it, but I don't know though.
Hold you to it.
Huh?
I say your girl's gonna see this and hold you to it.
Yeah, nah. We be talking and shit, but I don't know though, because having a baby is a lot of responsibility. I'm ready though, but I'm just saying, like, my brother had kids young. I never wanted to be like him. He had a kid when he was like 16 or something. I think, yeah, something like that.
Hey,
I never wanted to be like 9, 18, 17 with a baby, 2 kids by 20. That's just your whole
that's what
teenage years is about to be gone watching a baby. Fuck that.
yeah, I seen that shit way too many. I'm Mexican, so I see that shit all day. But
No, yeah, no, I see it too. I believe me, like I seen it, but when I used to be in middle school, it used to be people coming to school with their kids, like twins and shit. That was in 12th, what, 6th, 7th, 8th grade at John Muir. Nah, I know, but I'm just saying, me personally, I'm not about to go do that. Not if I got anything to, if I can stop it, I'm not about to do that shit. So I never had kids early on, never wanted them, because it was gonna be too much. Then I don't want to be broke having no kid. But it wasn't even that too. It was like I was in the streets. Fuck, I'm gonna have a kid for to die in a year or something. And then the kid
and then
don't got no daddy.
exactly, you put your kid in harm's way, and when they see you driving, they only see you. They don't give a fuck who's in the back seat. Especially if you got tinted windows. But
Yeah, just period. Like even if I had a baby and just had him for a year and then I get killed, like what was the point of having him?
exactly that.
So nah, that shit just kept me from having kids. Like another year, I'll probably be ready to have one.
So what about like music and shit like that? I thought I saw something where either you used to make music or you still make music. Is that true?
Nah, nah. Back then I used to be freestyling, but I had met this dude in LP back a long time ago, like Juvenile Hall. I was in there on a violation. Like this was a long time ago, and he did music or something, but we became cool because we was like cellies and shit for like a month, like 30 days or something. And I went and linked up with him when we got out and shit, and I just ended up like popping the Xanax. And I didn't even know what the Xanax was like that, but I had just popped that shit. It was smoking, and then I just did that freestyle. It was like a song or some shit. But nah, rapping ain't. I might do it now because I got a platform
Uh,
and I'm able to upload it. But rapping is too much, bro. Too much
yeah,
fake shit in that shit.
there is a lot of fake shit. I ain't gonna lie.
And it costs
Who
a
you
lot
listen?
of fedia.
Who you listening
Costs a
to?
lot of cost a lot of fedia to get a rap career grooving, taking off. It takes money. Like you just can't upload a song and think it's just gonna like
Yeah,
blow. You gotta pay for marketing, you gotta pay for people to do reactions, promo posts on Instagram, all type of shit.
big time.
Beats. It's a lot of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. I feel like, because I used to try to be on that shit too. And, like, cause me, it was more about passion. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, yeah, everyone wants to make money from it. I wouldn't have minded, I ain't gonna lie. But, I always kept my head in the right space and was like, all right, well, I still gotta have, especially when my girl got pregnant, I'm like, I still gotta have like money coming in. So my rap dreams kind of finished pretty early because I think I was like 22 when I had my daughter. So I was already, like at least I was in my 20s, but still, like I'm like, I can't just kind of like gamble with her fucking well-being and shit. So I put that shit to rest. But yeah, no, because I see you're gonna start a studio, right? Or not start a studio, but you're building your studio.
I'm gonna do that shit now just for fun, really. Just do that shit because I got a platform. Like once you build your platform, you can do that shit too.
Yeah,
You upload it yourself and promote it yourself, really.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, that's
I'm,
what a
I
lot of
might
people do.
I might circle back to it, bro. My cousins still rap, so every once in a while I'll hop on like a little. I'll just spit a verse or whatever. But
This
who
content creator shit is where it's at for me. Like I'm just trying to like keep growing with this shit. I got like 117,000, I think, right now.
Jesus Christ.
Then
Yeah.
I started another channel, like a second one. Just building that one up. Just put little clips on there, but I think I got like almost 10,000. So just trying to keep growing this shit, really.
Yeah, it should have been spazzing out, bro. I've been seeing it for a little minute. I can't call myself like a day one Milk fan or nothing like that, because I feel like I'll be faking the funk if I say that shit. But I have been watching for a little bit, man. I've been seeing that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, that's dope. But who you listening to right now? West Coast wise, who you listen to? Top five. Who's in your top five? Alive only.
Shit. I don't really listen to these people music. I mean, I listen to like Treyway 6K, Big Sad 1900, Swift Choco, D Mac LaFleur. I mean, Mozzie, I fuck with him.
Let
LA,
me ask you.
LA, I said Big Sad, Treyway, Young Threat. Nah, did I miss some people? I mean, like,
Well, this was.
are you saying like top 5 period, like West Coast?
Nah,
I mean,
current. I meant current. So you answered it right, fool. But
yeah.
let me ask it a little bit differently now. Do you let politics play a part into like who you listen to?
Yep.
Oh, you do? Okay. So that makes
And it's not like nobody is telling me like don't listen to this. It's just in me. Like it's just natural for me not to want to like. Yeah, like I don't listen to really Lil Baby because of that shit.
That's a trip. Yeah, I was gonna ask
He's
you.
from Atlanta, but he claimed, he claimed that's where Nipsey was from.
Let me ask you about a couple rappers. I'm gonna ask you about 2 from Colorado. So the politics I don't think are really gonna play into it, but 2 of them are from LA. And I assume politics are gonna play into it. So if you don't feel any type of way about these rappers, that's cool. But have you heard of ASM Bobster?
Who?
ASM Bobster? I guess the answer is no.
No, wait, say that one more time.
ASM Bobster.
I seen his face around. Look, the light skinned dude.
Yeah.
Young cat. I
And
seen
then,
his face around or something. But do I listen to him or something? Like, nah, but I for sure like seeing his. I think he did an interview with No Jumper or something. I seen his face somewhere.
I think he did, bro. And then Lil E, he's from the same set as Bobster, but I
His
already
name what?
Lil E. But the way he spells
Nah, it was another rapper from over there, but I think he in jail. I know who he did a song with Stupid Young. That Crip Walk. I think he in jail right now. He was like he been rapping before him too. I forgot his name. I knew his name. I mean, he was like rapping and shit.
I feel like I'm gonna feel stupid, bro. Like when I feel like I'm gonna end up knowing who you're talking about afterwards.
He did a song with Stupid Young. That's why I gotta get my laptop because I could have looked at the shit. But he did a song with Stupid Young. His name like it's some shit. I don't know, but nah, I don't really know nothing about that dude.
Okay. 2 more people, bro, and that's it. Two more. Let me ask you about Lil Nate and FBP West. I just actually did a fucking review on one of their
who?
One of the foods called Lil Nate, and the other
Little
food,
Nate or Lil? You said Lil Gay or Lil Nate?
Nah, Lil Nate, bro.
Like Nate?
Nate, yeah, like Nathan, like Nathan.
Oh, okay, like Nate Dogg. All right.
Like Nate Dogg.
Nah, I don't know who that is. To be honest with you, I'm not even lying to you.
No, that's what's up. That's cool.
You gotta name another one.
FBP West is the other food, but
Who?
they're FBP West.
Now the only FP something I know is Duck. FBG Duck.
Oh, FBG Duck. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Who else? Name another one.
These 2 are from Colorado, so I wasn't even really.
Nah, the only Colorado rapper I know of is that little fool that got smoked.
Travieso, yeah, they rap.
Travieso. Yeah, Travieso.
Yeah, they used to rap with them, but nah, man. Anyway, I just was reviewing their shit because I don't know how the fuck I found them. My cousin might have put me on. My cousin puts me on a gang of shit, and I was like, man, these fools go hard, but they're not in the mainstream. And I was like, fuck it, I think personally, I think politics does play into it as well, because I think it's like when you're Hispanic, Mexican, whatever, and you're rapping, bro, I think they put you in 2 categories. It's like either gonna be the fucking Daddy Yankee category, or it's gonna be like a 6ix9ine category. And I'm like, man, there's so many out there, bro. But it's just they don't got that exposure. And I feel like they don't get that exposure because, you know what I mean? Like, they're not in that category. But so that's it. I just thought I would mention it just to see what's up.
Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was just about to say. Damn, what you just
That's all good. Let me ask you another question, bro. Another question that I got too. I'm not gonna ask you no clickbait questions and no fucking drama questions because I feel like I don't wanna use you for fucking like.
damn, it was something I was about to tell you though. You said you either gonna be like a daddy Yankee or like a 6'9".
Are you thinking of like SPM?
Hell no, I don't fuck with
That's
SPM.
I was gonna
Like
say
my favorite. No, I was about to say this. Like, so you can't say Mexican. Like, can I say that? Like, can I say he's a Mexican?
Yeah, you can say Mexican.
Oh, okay. Because I just be like, some people be like, you can't say Mexican, but I be like, bro, like, hey, if you come from Mexico, that means you're a Mexican, and they say Mexican restaurant when you go like to these restaurants, bro. Dude, no, I just was asking that, and then I don't fuck with SPM. My favorite like Mexican rapper from LA was Toker.
Tucker? Okay,
You know
yeah.
what that is?
I heard a few of his shit, but I wasn't really like huge into him. But I do know who you're talking about, yeah.
No, I just heard like it was one song for me he did that was like he the hardest one that I ever heard on here. That like was made kind of like big. He was signed to Easy E before. It's the Brown Side. You ever heard of that shit?
The Brown Side. I don't. Keep in mind, I'm only 20. Oh shit, I just turned 26. But
well, they not really not like that. But I mean, they weren't like big like that. But they was they had like some shit Brown Side with Toker, and it was like two other rappers or some shit. If you ever see that shit again, Brown Side, like that's they shit. It's like clothing and shit. But nah, he dead. Rest in peace. He was like the hardest one. I mean, I like Baby Bash when I was younger.
Man, you know what? I never liked Baby Bash. I've seen his interviews. He comes off as a nice guy, but like I
mean,
like,
younger. I think younger, like 2005, he was on fire. He just had a lot of songs that was like,
Sugar.
Yeah, all that like shit.
Yeah,
like
no,
it
you
wasn't too long. It was around when like Paul Walden was making music and Grills and that song. You ever heard that?
Yeah, you know what? That's another one I don't like, bro. I don't like Paul Wall.
He cool. Like I don't listen to Paul Wall music, but I mean like the verses that I heard that he did on like that. That's still tipping and shit. He got a couple cool verses, but it's not nobody that I listen to. I'm more of like a little Boosie, Webby. I listen to old music still. I really don't listen to all this new shit like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fuck with these new rappers like that.
Yeah,
I still listen to some old shit from like back in the day type shit.
It's what? It's a totally different sound. I think because there's no easy transition from like 90s to early 2000s. There's no easy transition from that.
I mean, like 50 Cent. He was cool. Game. I don't know how I forgot them. Game and 50 was fire when they first came out. I had a pair of the Hurricanes. I used to wear the G and shit. I had a couple pairs of clothes of that shit. Yeah, it was hot. But like as far as like new West Coast rappers, I mean Mozzie, and I don't even listen to all his music. It's just like a few songs, like and I fuck with it.
Mozzie's damn, bro. I'm trying to ask you as much as I can before our time is up, fool, but it's almost about that time. Let me get one more question if that's cool with you, yeah?
Yeah, whatever, bro.
All right, this is more of a silly one, bro. But let me ask you this. Let's say there's a male to female fucking transgender, right? And she's trying to look up on your girl. Now, in that situation, are you gonna hop in and take that favor? Are you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she might already get hit. Like, as soon as I know she like what do you call them? The transsexual?
Trans.
That's what you say? Like that's what they call each other, right?
I don't know, man. It's not my community. I'm stepping lightly too, because I don't really know the
Yeah, no, I don't really care at the end of the day, but I don't like hate nobody. But I really don't know what to say, but like transsexual dykes, I think you could say dyke, like the ones that's like girls, but they act like men. Yeah, if one of them bitches pull up on my bitch, yeah, or if I like we in the store, she might get hit because she's not a he. She want to be a he. So if she want to be a he, then you got to treat her like a he. Facts. You can't like if the bitch want to be a man, then why are you approaching my bitch? That's like a man approaching my bitch. So now I wouldn't be mad at nobody like situation like that. Like, hell no, fuck no.
I see you post about Lil Nas X and stuff like that, and I see some of your opinions, and it's so hard to put your genuine opinion out here and not have people.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm a male. Like I grew up a male. I got one earring on it, one ear piercing on this side. Like like I sleep with a woman every night type shit. I mean, I don't got nothing against them, whatever they do, but still, like if they can live how they live, then if they can say that they whatever they identify as, well, I identify as a fucking straight male. Like, and I don't like.
I agree with you, bro. I mean, like
nothing against it, but it's just like y'all do you, and I'm gonna do me. Like I don't have nothing against it. I don't. Like I don't. It's not. I'm not like worried about it. Like, but like just certain shit. A lot of shit they be doing is kind of weird. Like putting shit on TV for the kids. Like I just seen somebody posted some shit about a movie. And in the beginning of the movie, it had like all type of rainbow like shit. But they took the rainbow. When I was a kid, a rainbow used to mean like good luck or something, like run to the end of the rainbow and get a pot of gold. Now, if you have a rainbow, people just automatically like associated with being gay. But it's wild. Like
it's because of the flag.
I don't think if a woman, I don't think a man who's acting like a woman should be allowed to play women's sports. All that shit, I don't believe that. You feel me? It is what it is. They believe what they believe what I believe.
Yeah. It's like, it's just you go separate ways. They can have their opinion about straight guys.
Yeah, like you feel me? That's what like a lot of people be scared of that shit, but it's like, don't get me wrong, like they ain't a lot of places. People like that, but end of the day, it is what it is. As long as I don't say nothing crazy, I'm not disrespecting them. I'm just saying I am a straight male. I sleep with a woman every night. Like I don't, I'm not into none of that shit. And I was born in the 90s. I mean, it was people like that in the 90s, but it's just different with me. And then I came from an era where that shit was not cool.
Yeah.
It just was different. Like people gotta like new generation people don't understand how the world was 15 years ago, 20 years ago. It was different. Like 15, 16 years ago, like 2000, 2008. Well, like not even 15, like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, the world was a different place, bro.
Yeah.
Rappers be coming out like gay now, like acting like they was straight and then come out gay. They would have got canceled back then. They wouldn't have even been able to have a fucking career. Some of them, but like that's just in hip hop, because there was a lot of like rockers and different R&B people that came out gay. It really didn't do nothing to them.
Yeah.
But it's just different. I grew up in a different era. Like I won't even put 2 ears pierced, even though I think it'll look better because you have 2 earrings, but I just won't do it.
Dog, let me cover my shit up then.
No, I know like a lot of people have earrings. I'm just saying, like I was raised that you only get, they told me you only get one right here. This is where I got it when I was a baby. I've been having this shit all my life. I got it at the Slauson swap meet when I was like.
They shut it down,
Huh?
Didn't they shut down the Slauson swap meet?
No, I think they shut down the Broadway swap meet.
Shit.
I don't know. Nah, hell no, bro. I don't think they shut that down. Fuck no.
I almost
Maybe they was talking about it, but I haven't heard nothing. I think I would have heard about it if they closed it down, to be honest, because that's like kind of a big thing for them to close.
Yeah, it's a landmark, damn.
But I don't know. I haven't drove on Slauson and Western in like 7.4 months.
7.4 months.
Yeah, so that's like 7.5 months. You feel me? I have not drove over there, so I really don't know, but I doubt it. They shut down the Broadway. I think it's like a lot of swap meets everywhere, even over there. It's like the 10th Avenue swap meet. I used to go in there when I was a kid.
I heard that shit through the grapevine. That's what it was, but I never bothered to even
It's
look.
possible, but I really doubt it. I mean, you know, they probably talked about it maybe during that pandemic shit, maybe. And maybe they just closed it down temporarily, but I doubt they about to tear that shit down
Yeah, I feel like it's too
and put
popular.
some luxury apartments. I don't even think they could do that. Not no sky rises, but not them people making too much money in there. They're not making money like that, but I think that's just like a place that they want to keep that shit for forever. And if they is closing it down, they don't sell shit. Them people that own that or them people that's in there, they don't sell shit. So
Yeah, but all right. Well, is there anything else we could look out for? Like anything you got coming down the pipeline, and we'll be checking in for?
shit, I'm about to get this weekly podcast going. That's pretty much it. Like eventually, I'm about to start playing with some music. I just got one of my little homies, kind of my little artist, a feature with Big Sad 1900. I'm thinking about putting something on there, maybe, but I don't know. But yeah, shit, I'm just about to push out more of this YouTube shit, really.
All right, we'll be checking in too because you know you got a lot of shit that we like to watch, and I mean shit. If you say you got some music shit, even if it's not you, if it's your boy or whatever, we're gonna be checking out for it because, like I said, I kind of like to have this thing where I support, you know, like I like to say like on some photosynthesis shit with LA, like we support each other, we fucking feed each other and shit like that, you know. So I kind of yeah, so I'm gonna be looking out for that shit, but damn, dude, like I said, I think I only got through like half of the shit that I wanted to talk to you about. So we gotta lock it in again sometime. Hopefully kind of make this like a reoccurring thing. Maybe
So we could bro, we could do that shit like in an hour or two. Like I don't know how your schedule is, like whenever the next time you free, but I just gotta charge this shit really, and we could do the other one or whenever, like whenever you
me,
whenever
I'm
you
just
got time.
told you, bro. It's more financials for me. That's what it is, fool. And I don't like to ask for handouts or discounts because that's just not me. And I'm like, I don't want to take out of nobody's pockets. You know, I feel like time is money. So if I'm spending your time, then I'm spending your money. So that's all it is. Otherwise, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying like shit. Hell yeah, I'll lock in another hour. But you know, that's all it is.
For sure, bro.
But I still, yeah, like I said, I still want to lock more shit in if we could maybe schedule some shit out a couple weeks out and then we'll get some more topics going on because telling you, I got a gang of shit over here.
Yeah. Just hit me up, bro. Just hit me up, bro.
I will, bro. I will. All right, Melk. Well, appreciate you coming through more than you know, bro. Like, it's been real.
All right, bro.
Signing off, bro. And we'll be in touch.
All right, bro.
All right. Good shit. Late.